shouldn't be a button. Like,
so we were out of town. I finally had the singular grit, as we just said, and we celebrated my half birthday, which I don't even know, like, what, why, how, when, and where this happened. But Autumn just was randomly singing happy birthday to me. And the waiter, he overheard and asked about it or something. And then next thing we know...
No, I don't even think he really did. He just kind of heard it. And then the next thing we know, he's walking up with a lit cupcake. And they're saying,
it was
happy birthday
it was
for real.
Yeah, Max, you have access to StreamYards now. You don't need a link. You can just click the button.
I could, but I don't like it. I don't like that. I like to be invited. I like to feel like my presence is wanted here. Not I'm just like showing up and barging in. That's it's nice to be invited.
What is going on, everybody? We're back. I don't even know how long we've been away. Couple conventions. Alien Earth finished. Peacemaker has been awesome. Before we jump into Alien Earth, Max, how was Monroe?
Monroe was a good time. I feel like it was a little lighter than last year as far as like foot traffic, but we definitely had a bunch of people for the cosplay contest. So like that was dope. We had like 38 people or something like that. Nice. Lots of good costumes, but yeah, I mean the panels went off without a hitch. Friggin' the original Black Ranger was there, so that was dope. No, it was a good time. It was, it's always a good time. I was hanging out with a friend of the podcast, Lloyd Cheatham, shooting the shit with him. So that was cool. Obviously, Brian Lau was there, repping the Staunch Ambition, and yeah, no, it was a good time.
Yeah, man. Next year, we and Justin should go to make Monroe. Can't give out any more information than that, but we should be in Monroe, and I'm super excited about that. But a weekend in life, man, was fun too. We, Jamie and I got a couple people to agree to come on our podcast from the show Gilmore Girls. So that was pretty cool. I got to host some panels. I don't even know if we talked about this last time or not, but Sherilyn Finn, I got to meet her, and that was like a dream come true. Absolutely loved her. She was super nervous about doing panels because nobody there liked her character from Gilmore Girls because she was the other lady. And I just kicked off the panel like, I'm sorry, guys, I got to ask her, but like, how was it working with David Lynch? Twin Peaks, it's one of the first very big small town shows. And yeah, it really helped a lot of things. And Justin is Mr. Popular in all of these cities. Everybody loves Justin.
I mean, he's the man. And when he's not leaving you out hanging on a Rufio chant, Justin's all right.
What are you going to do?
Hey man, he's either Justin is awesome or that security guy is cool. It goes either way. But Max, I want you to take a second and tell us about your journey. I know you're going to talk because we don't really talk about Ion, and I want to promote Ion. So like, what's going on with that show, guys? And Max, what did you do recently?
I mean, I don't like the way you phrase that question. Like it's not necessarily the words you're using, but I don't like the inflection in your voice. I just want to throw that out there, right? I didn't do anything. No, Ion, it's over 9,000. We have a new vehicle-centric podcast. It's Justin, my friend Hector, and I, and we just bought a Porsche. We just bought a Porsche, and it's in bad shape. So yeah, we just did an episode on that, but so I'm not going to give away too many details, but we have a project car now, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be just filming the process of that. We're going to be building it up into something. It is going to be a car that I want to be able to take around at conventions and stuff like that and show. And I think it'll be fun. And we also want to drive it on track and get some track experience. So, it's going to be cool to learn. Because I mean, I'm an enthusiast, but like my practical skill is almost zero. So it'll be good to. We might have bitten off a little more than we can chew. We're gonna find out, but it should be a lot of fun building this car with couple of good dudes.
Yeah, when we were in Connecticut, Justin showed me a picture of this car, and like kudos if you guys can make it look like a drivable object. I can't wait to see how we go. How you guys doing?
It should be a blast. We were recording today, and it was just fun. Like the stuff we were doing on the car, we had some good laughs, so it's a good time. Obviously, everyone here is invited to come and help and do. If you're interested in that sort of thing, like this isn't an exclusive. Like I don't know if you're over 9,000. I don't know if you get to show up. No, it'll be a good time. So if you want to come down and hang out and do some car stuff, then come on. It'll only be fun. So yeah, I'm excited. I do hope we get it up and running. In my dream world, in the perfect world where everything goes not only right but better than I thought it would, we'll have this car ready to unveil at Monroe. But I don't know that we'll get there.
Well, Scott is here for a very important reason, and that is to talk Alien Earth. First off, I miss Scott's weekly. Since Andor up until now, like I've gotten weekly reviews from Scott pretty much consistently, and I haven't gotten one this week, and it made me sad because Alien Earth is over. But guys, what'd you think?
Stumbled a little bit at the end, I would say, but overall, a solid. I mean, any show where like the finale is just primarily setting up for a next season, when there's like already a lot of stuff that they could wrap up, it's just kind of
it Daredevil Born Again does.
Yeah.
I definitely and I was the only one with a problem with this TV show. I want to apologize to the entirety of the internet for having a problem, but like it's this sort of thing, like where they didn't stick the landing. It was episode 2 or episode 3 where there was just like a TV thing that they did that I was not a fan of, and I thought that they could have done better from a storytelling aspect.
Well, because there's no landing. There's not really a landing because everything's up in the air until next season, which is what happens with TV anyways, but also, I don't know. I would have been fine with this just being a one season and done thing, honestly.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then, like, now I just wish it wasn't a prequel. If this is a sequel, I'm totally fine. Because talking about Andor, what Rogue One does is fit right in there, and then there's no extraneous characters that you're wondering what happened to them. Mm-hmm. That everything gets wrapped up at the end of Rogue One. So they did not do that here. They want to tell more story, and I'm down for more story, but I just don't I don't understand why they decided to say that this is a prequel instead of a sequel when that doesn't actually matter.
I think part of it is now going into it now knowing that there's going to be probably more seasons of this. It does kind of put in your head like this countdown calendar to like, okay, when is this going to eventually line up with the first Alien? Maybe, if they decide to do that. But the way this universe is, they don't have to touch anything close to the Nostromo or whatever. But also, I don't know. I felt as though like we didn't get too much resolution with regards to certain aspects that could have been resolved this season. And I really liked the show because it was setting up interesting questions. Would have been nice to answer some of those questions.
Yeah.
Not saying you got to answer all of them, but
one would be good.
Finish some storylines so that you can have a satisfying ending to a season, right? That's what I look for in any TV show.
Yeah.
And like I'm down for them to, want to do more. Like this show is very good.
Yeah.
I was just like, hey, wrap this up. And I'm still excited for next season. There's no reason to do this.
This is also kind of Noah Hawley's bread and butter too. Is his forte is dabbling in really kind of, I want to call it like abstract ideas, or at least like the season arc is pretty abstract because he did that show Legion, which is about Charles Xavier's son who is a mutant but also has a lot of issues going on mentally and emotionally, so you're never quite sure exactly what the narrative is. And I felt a little bit of that seeping into this show, where it's like he's intentionally keeping us off kilter, kind of making us question, like, well, what is actually really happening here? Where it's like, that works for that show because, yeah, that's majority of that show's in one individual's headspace. Here, where it's a little bit more concrete of, the world and the characters, you got to resolve some stuff.
Yeah,
it's fascinating because you mentioned Legion. He also did Fargo and he worked on Bones. Like, this guy, his shows are vastly different from one another. But I really dug it. I really liked the lead. And Justin has a fascinating theory of who she is and like the lore of the alien. Justin, if you want to go into that for a quick second, I think that's very possibly some of the stuff that they are pulling from, because it feels like it didn't feel like it because I didn't know it existed until I heard Justin talking about it on one of our shorts. But I totally could see it going that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not going to go the full direction of it, but there's the character, the woman, or the woman in the dark, I believe is the phrase they use. But there's like an alien goddess that floats in the ether that is like, if you survive a chest burster, you see her, and it comes right out of the Marvel comic book Bloodlines. So like, there's a series of 3 comics that she is kind of the evil being behind the curtain, and it feels like it could fit because she's the non-biological being, like woman, like, and it felt like maybe, obviously it's a TV show, they're not going to give her god powers unless it's the very end, last episode or whatever. But like,
I mean,
it could be
for the world. She kind of has them because
true. Yeah.
She controls all the network, and she can speak to aliens, xenomorphs. So
it just felt like they kind of went hand in hand with what she could be in the comics versus what she could be on a TV show. It felt very parallel, but it was fun either way.
The actors playing the kids gave, I think, the best performances in this show. Particularly, not that the other ones didn't do great, because they did. Creepy Elon Musk guy, that was my only disappointment, was that he didn't get killed. But I was rooting for the eyeball to go into him like the whole time.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
Like Tony and I, we just kept naming who the eyeball was going for, and we were wrong every time.
Eyeball found a new home.
Sure.
Yeah.
The brother. It was the brother for me. I still actively want that character dead. I was so sure he was getting eyeballed, and then they brought me right there. I was like, oh, finally, yes, like, get to this character. He's getting eyeballed, and spoiler alert,
no, didn't get
fucking eyeballed. Oh God, I'm so mad. That brother is a useless character. That character is completely useless, and he's got the thickest plot armor of any character I've ever seen anywhere. I don't understand.
Because the brother. See, I can see this coming a mile away. The brother is being set up as the foe to his sister. Like, you could see that dynamic slowly breaking down in that final episode when he saw her going more like.
The only reason he would survive is the fact that they were siblings at one time, because she could just tear his arms off. Like,
it's in show nepotism.
Yeah,
it's in universe nepotism.
I think he's gonna get killed by the alien or something. Like, I think she's gonna lose control, because like right now, like, I don't think she's in control. I think the alien just like doesn't know anything else. I mean, it's both the aliens are fairly young, and that's like there's no queen around, so I think they're setting up hubris that. Even if you're nice, you still can't control the aliens. Even if you're not trying to control them, like, they are a force of nature.
I thought she was going to kill her brother after he shot her friend. Like, they're setting that up for sure.
I mean,
she kills him or he tries to stop her.
That's the nature of this universe overall. It's such a claustrophobic universe, the Alien franchise, where every movie you kind of anticipate no one's making it out. I think that's also what might have thrown me off about it too, is that, there's going to be a continuation. So no one was, done away with immediately like they are typically in the movies and so forth. So that was a little bit of an attitude adjustment that I needed to reconcile, which I'm sure, if next season is going to be the only season they have left of this, then that's when everyone starts dropping like flies. Like, I'd be surprised if anyone makes it out of this show whenever its time is up.
It's fascinating. To me, I'm kind of fascinated.
Hive World is a big thing in the books and the comics.
I am
So,
fascinated to see why they kept them alive. They're the people that they kept alive.
They kept everybody alive.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody.
except that one soldier chick who gets
I'm
ganked
saying-
right at the end by the plant.
Yes, but the kids specifically kept them alive, and I'm wondering why.
But it's
Well,
just
sure.
They're not
I'm
murderers
sure
yet. I don't think they have it in them to just do cold-blooded murder offhand. Maybe they do. Maybe the girl does.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
the two
the
do.
redhead does for sure.
Oh, true.
Redhead
True.
does
Redhead.
for
You're
sure.
right. You're right.
The
Well-
two guys do. He cold-bloodedly
Nibs.
set that guy up with a face hugger.
Yeah.
If your
Yeah,
mother
well,
was in
he was
danger, what would you do?
manipulated.
Like,
And
he
also,
was a
he
child that thought his mother was about to get murdered. Like,
And he didn't know what was going to happen,
Yeah,
so
right.
he didn't know
that's
what was
ignorance,
entailed.
not
So.
like willful murder.
Yeah, that's just manslaughter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, they say the first
And
kill
one
is easier.
at best.
But
Yeah.
Utani's on the way too. That's the other cliffhanger thing is Utani in full force is going to be on the way. So maybe
Yeah.
they need bargaining chips, obviously. So
I just can't wait for Utani to come in and just like smack Prodigy around because like they're the big bad of this whole like human side of the universe. Like I don't think this upstarted colony or civilization is going to survive long against them. I don't know. That's my opinion. But
No, I mean, but like those synthetics, the Prodigy synthetics are like there's no like Mike was saying, like they're connected to everything. Like once
Yeah,
they
that's true.
realize their power, like because again, Wendy's just the first one to do it. That I mean, there's nothing that tells me that she's special in some way. So like they could just like, oh, Utani's coming. Okay, her plane falls out of the sky.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like
that's the other thing too is that the Alien franchise seems too cynical of a franchise to do a full-on Chosen One narrative. Like the only Chosen One who's been a constant in the Alien franchise is Ripley, and that's mainly just because she at first was really lucky, and then second like got her shit together and knew how to handle these things for a while, and then even then she doesn't come out of this, 100%. So yeah, like they're definitely gonna evolve these characters literally figuratively as time goes on. Like they'll be picking up on things, and who knows, they're not going to stay unified. I mean, there was already infighting before the end of it, so
yeah, I do like how they keep with that like original Alien feel. It's just like everyone is kind of working towards the same goal, not necessarily, but like everyone also has their own agenda, like it's so I like that a lot. I think they did that really well in the show, and just like the synthetics realizing that their agency and that they like people are saying that oh, we're here to help you and all this stuff. It's like no, they're everyone's here to do their own thing. Sometimes that helps you, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, I dug that. I think that their story and their their evolution is really cool. Like I think it's great sci-fi. But yeah, just like some bad TV things about the show that kind of took the bit for me.
My main issue with it was the fact that it took a lot for me to adjust to Alien as a TV show format now. It's like, oh yeah, well there will be see you next season, and I'm just like,
What's
Yeah,
fascinating is it hasn't been renewed yet. Like it's got good reception and had good.
Oh, it hasn't even. They did. Oh, the game is on, and they don't even know if the game is on.
No, but
what?
it's a gone for conclusion that it's going to be renewed. They're already talking like in public about season
fuck
2.
These guys,
which is wild though, because like I said, it has good reviews. It has good viewership.
See, now I'm a little bit more frustrated now because of that. Because it's like they're clearly building towards something, and now it's kind of like we hope to build towards something. I'm like, oh god damn it!
We could. Hey, producers, do you also want to know what happens? Well, you'll have to wait for season 2. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here! No, dude, that sucks. That sucks. There's a part of me that hopes they don't get season 2, just because.
Just to be like,
because I'm a cynical bastard. Like that's.
It's an allegory for controlling the aliens. It's like you can't control.
Just keep dragging him along here.
Yeah, it doesn't work out in your favor. It always bites you in the ass. So
That is wild. I thought for sure, like the way that ended, I thought they were like already filming season 2. Like that is wild that they don't even have it. That's so crazy.
Well, especially since there's so many other big ideas going on outside of just xenomorph. How do we survive? Because now you've got all these other species. You've got Eyeball's my boy. And
Eyeball's the shit. Eyeball is the best thing out of it.
And I'm genuinely curious what he's going to be doing walking around in that dead meat sack.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was interesting that he can just hop into anything. Because I thought the thing had to be alive, and like there was like a decaying, decomposing aspect to it. But then obviously like that's not true. So yeah, like I'm interested to see how they treat Eyeball now. And yeah, like that's Eyeball's the best. I'm down for Eyeball. Eyeball for president.
He'd do a better job. Or you don't know. Take a good close look at our commander in chief's in a close up. One of those eyes might not be
is
like
he
the
eyeballed?
others. Yeah, is he eyeballed? Yeah.
The Eyeball is a shitster. The Eyeball
Yeah.
likes to fuck with people. Like
Lives for chaos.
Are you guys caught up on Peacemaker?
Yeah.
No. I've got one episode to watch, and I saw the not the latest episode, the one before this, and it finally confirms some things that we were all thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to watch this next episode. I just haven't been able to yet.
I've always been
don't ruin anything for me.
Cover your ears. Take your headphones off. I'll wave at the screen when it's time. All right. So I've always been one of those people who says don't let one guy like do everything in a universe. But like James Gunn is really slaying this universe. I like the fact that he's in charge because they've been able to bring in Nicholas Hoult. They've been able to bring in Nathan Fillion and stuff. And this season has been, I don't know. It's on par with the first season. I'd have to say it is so good.
I agree.
I need to get to it.
Yep.
I've heard it's really, really good.
Yep.
I really dig it.
I can't wait to see where they go in the next episode. But John Cena is so good in the show.
I really enjoyed his acting in this newest episode. That was transcending type of acting too. Like I'm genuinely glad that these former wrestlers are actually becoming like thespians now. Like I want to see how this wraps up because he obviously took a really dramatic turn in that. I want to see Smashing Machine because finally Dwayne Johnson gets to, I don't know, do something. So
act.
Yep. So in Peacemaker season 2, they have referenced the first Suicide Squad movie, and then they've made a lot of references to the second one, especially. And they asked James Gunn about it. They're like, so are these canon or not? And he goes, the Suicide Squads are like a dream that you don't remember completely. He's like, similar things happened in this universe. That's all I'll say. But it's not like canon.
It doesn't matter because the first Suicide Squad is garbage. And
oh God, so bad.
And so you don't need to make the connection to that. And yeah, this thing clearly can stand on its own. The fact that they were able to just do a quick recap in the first episode and jokingly just make it tie into the first season and to retcon stuff, and no one really cared after that. Like it's like, okay, off we go.
It's just like comics. Like how many like random one-offs that don't actually connect to anything else in the larger universe have happened over in any comic run. Like it happens all the time.
I think Max can come back now.
but I agree.
Anyways, that one time when Crypto shows up,
and then the world explodes.
John Cena got the eyeball from Alien.
Yeah.
But no spoilers. I agree with you, Mike. And James Gunn was called Cena's acting in that last episode. It is so good.
Yep.
Once it clicks what's happening, and she's like, "Well, you didn't."
Yep. It's the domino stuff that it's built up through the movie, through the first season. So makes sense, and pretty accurate portrayal of someone going through that.
Mm-hmm.
So
somebody sent me a meme of it's Dean Cain's Superman, and they're like, look at the Superman of Nazi.
I saw that with X. Yeah. Well, no, that photo's inaccurate because there's a black person in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's an old photo of Superman. He hadn't murdered all the black people.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Or whatever. I don't know what happened to the black people because I haven't seen this last episode. But no, because I thought that they just cast. It was weird. Like, okay, so you know how people are always like, how does nobody notice that Clark Kent is Superman? Well, someone sent me this Dean Cain meme, and I was like, oh my god, they hired an actor that looks a lot like Dean Cain. I thought it was news, not just a meme.
Oh,
I was like, that's hilarious! I can't believe they did that. Like, no, that would be
hilarious.
Joke. I was like, oh, that's funny. So
all right, guys.
All right, buddy.
I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna toss my top 5 movies that have scared me or unsettled me at one point or another in my life in the chat.
Can you do it outside again with gunshots going off again? That was fun.
I was
like,
I was hoping for video clips.
That was crazy. I can do
good list.
I can do little shorts about each of these maybe tomorrow. Jason said he's been wanting
content,
wanting short content, so maybe I'll do a spooky movie review for Halloween and do some shorts for that.
Yeah. Love it.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Awesome, buddy.
All right, guys.
We'll see
Good
you
seeing
soon.
you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
I'll talk to you soon.
See ya.
All right, so I thought of this topic because I heard a story about Tony scaring Max after he saw The Conjuring. So I wanted to do our top 5 movies of the movies that scared us. We all have them, and Max, you're not alone. I'll kick us off. My number 5 is a newer movie, and I haven't been able to watch it since. The first one scared me, but not like the second one, and that is Smile 2. That movie fucked me up in the theater. Like, so much. There's like a hallway scene in particular. And oh my god, the movie is creepy, and I think way better than the original, but definitely a lot scarier.
I don't think Smile 2 was better than the original, and I think it had a lot more work to do because like we've already seen The Thing, like that cat's out of the bag, and like the creepiness of like the demon thing emerging off the first one really creeped me out. Is that me?
And it's either a printer or someone's phone is getting a text.
Something's vibrating or buzzing.
I moved my phone. What stands out in Smile 2 particularly is Naomi Scott's performance as Sky Riley. She is so good in Smile 2. And it's not usually the kind of performance you see in horror movies, at least not to that level. And I just thought she really brought it. But that movie creeped me out.
Yeah, the Smile series is on my list. I either one of them just creep me out, and I was really hoping that Smile 2 wouldn't creep me out as much as the first one did, because I hated the after experience of the first one, and then I was like, okay, well now I know what the thing is. I know, I know about this universe. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. No, Smile 2 is still super scary. They weaponize the jump scare. They friggin' launch jump scares at you like it's they're freaking throwing candy at a parade. Like, it is absurd, and I hate the Smile series. I like they're good, but I hate them.
And it's not just jump scares either. Like, the imagery is also scary on top of that.
Yeah.
And the entire movie is a mind fuck. It's more of a mind fuck than the first movie.
Oh, absolutely. No, because in the first one, the main character is still doing things like they are, like to get to the place where they end up, they have actually moved themselves to that. In the second one, literally the whole movie is in her head, and this whole experience was a movie she was watching, and that's wild. Yeah, and then obviously
not the whole movie, just like at least half of it.
Well, from the inciting incident of the Smile monster taking over, like, or entering her life, it's not her. Smile 2, absolutely creepy. Smile 1 also creepy. I think Oh, okay. Smile 1 has a hilarious moment in it that like breaks the tension for just in like even 10 seconds, and I'm so appreciative of that. Smile 2 did not have that.
Some hope.
So yeah,
Is that
it's just like it was a hilarious moment, and I mean, it's only hilarious because I'm a bad person. But I started laughing in the theater, but then that made like a bunch of other people in the theater start laughing. So like it was just this weird moment in this scary movie where everyone's just like, ha 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 ha, and then we got back to being scared out of our minds.
Awesome.
Is that your 5 then too?
Yeah, we'll make it my 5.
He moves it around.
All right, Bath Time
We'll
says
shuffle some
hello.
things around.
Wasn't a fan of Alien Earth, and the scariest film I've seen for years is Skeleton Key.
Let's check it out. I've not seen it.
I don't remember. I've
I
seen
haven't seen that one
Skeleton
either.
Key. That's got who's in that? Somebody popular. I'm gonna look it up. Mike, what's your 5?
My 5, it's tied between 2 more recent ones. The first one is the first Conjuring. It's funny you said that. Just because there's still some... The way I chose these movies is like, are there still moments in these movies that can make my hair raise a little bit still? Just because once the genie's out of the bottle with certain scares, like, you know, some movies don't really recapture that well, or you find other things to get really focused on. But in terms of genuine unnerving feeling, the first Conjuring I felt has a good balance of legit creepy moments and actual jump scares. This is before the Conjuring franchise, I guess, really went down the tubes. And then Longlegs, another more recent film. Just because that one, it's not so much for the Nick Cage of it, because the Nick Cage stuff is honestly kind of adorable. Like, that character is really just out there enough that I don't find him scary. But the way they utilize shadow, the way that it's so foggy sometimes you just barely see something moving in the distance when you're looking out your window or something like that. Like, that always stays with me when I'm revisiting Longlegs. Like, and it just a lot of quiet moments in it that go on and on and on to the point where you're like, okay, when's something gonna jump out and, you know, unnerve me? But yeah, those two, they're more recent, so those are the most recent unnerving experiences for me.
That's awesome.
100% check it out. American Southern Gothic. It's got Kate Winslet in it too, with the scariest concept since Kafka's The Metamorphosis.
Yeah.
In it. Have you seen it, Mike?
No, I haven't seen the movie, but I know Kafka's Metamorphosis. So,
dope. I'm in.
That time, are you from across the pond?
Maybe.
I don't know why, but it tickles me if a British person is here in it.
Nice. Well, happy to have you.
Welcome from across the pond.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Bro.
Why not?
In it.
What's up?
Oh no, that's sorry. I was like, my number 5, and this one's dumb. This is pulled from childhood. Ernest Scared Stupid. I always had milk on hand in case these demons showed up at my house. But like, A, had child kidnapping, and B, I loved milk, so it was pretty good reasoning to have milk on hand. Yeah,
everyone, like my whole list has been said right now.
Oh no! Well,
that's
sorry, buddy.
That's like my whole list is the first Conjuring, Smile, Ernest Scared Stupid. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna say my last one and then dip. Like, there's no reason for me to be here anymore.
That's awesome.
Oh no, that time I do apologize for butchering your accent. Bro, mate.
Oh no.
They said it's not an invitation.
Yeah, like, please don't.
I can't do one. I do Southern if I try to do any accent.
bunch of 30, 40-year-olds that seriously need ADD medication.
They said not to do it.
You're all right, bath time.
I'm cool with you if you're cool with me. Oh my goodness, no, that's great. I will stop. There will be no more.
It's okay. We just ruined his whole list in a matter of 10 minutes. That's fine.
I know Max needs something to.
Stupid.
Yeah, Max needs something to talk about now. So.
Right? Yeah.
I almost put the fourth Conjuring in number 4. It's mainly because that's the only one that scared me, but it's also the only one I saw in theaters.
I was not like. Yeah. The fourth Conjuring was just.
They get progressively worse for me.
Is the fourth one the one that's come out most recently?
Mm.
Okay, the Last Rites one. Okay.
Mm.
I just saw it
Or
too.
it doesn't even feel like that. It feels like there's 30.
Well, there's the Nun. There's
Annabelle. The Nun and Annabelle's.
The Nun. Yeah.
I think
I don't like Annabelle 1. I don't like Annabelle 2. I loved the third Annabelle. I don't really like the Conjuring movies. I like Last Rite was fine. The first one was fine. Annabelle Comes Home was probably my favorite in the series.
Yeah. No, I think like the actual stuff surrounding the Annabelle doll that happened recently is more interesting than any of the Annabelle movies or most of the Conjuring movies.
Or Travel in the U.S.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I feel like in any Conjuring movie, it's just like, oh, it turns out that it's Annabelle again.
Right. They've had their fun with this cinematic universe in The Conjuring. Now tell us the true story about the Warrens, because that's way scarier.
Yeah, tell us about the girl they kept in their house.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, they were not good people, and she dresses like a Disney villain.
Yeah.
My number 4 is, and I actually like, this is one of my favorite horror remakes, and that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre from the early 2000s. I remember seeing that in theaters, and a lot of these are going to be from my first time watching it experiences, not necessarily now. But I remember that movie terrifying me. More so than the original. I'm not a big fan of that franchise either. I liked the original for what it was, but I like this one more. I thought it's the only good Michael Bay horror remake, I think. Friday the 13th was fine, I guess, but not great. But Texas Chainsaw really freaked me out. I've only seen it once, and I'm good with that.
I've seen the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've not watched any of the other iterations of it, but that was just a weird movie.
I feel it for me, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's one of those movies that had already been built up so much in my mind growing up that when I did finally see it as a teenager, I was like, "Oh, okay." Like I appreciate the technique of it. It's really well put together, but yeah, I don't know. The family's performances are something else. That it doesn't terrify. It doesn't terrify me. It just makes me go. So you had to have, I guess, grown up with it, and that'll maybe tie into something later.
It is the weirdest fucking franchise in the world because there's Texas Chainsaw 1, which is straight up horror. Texas Chainsaw 2, which I hate, but everybody loves, which is a fucking weird movie. Texas Chainsaw 3 is also a weird movie, and then the one with Michael or
McConaughey and Renee Zellweger. Yeah,
that one is wild. Like they're all, I think, awful, but the first ones. All right, Max. Something we've already said.
I'm going to talk about Ernest Scared Stupid because it was on my list, and I'm tired of being robbed. All right, to quote our senators and whatever. I am reclaiming my time. It is
filibuster, dude.
Yeah, Ernest
Scared Stupid filibuster. I love it.
Was. Yeah, like I watched it as a kid, and like Ernest is this goofy thing, and I'd seen other Ernest movies before, and I was like, okay, I know what to expect. I know the level of humor that they're giving us, and then like the monster is actually scary, and it messed me up as a kid, and that was Ernest Scared Stupid is one of the reasons I don't like horror.
I remember seeing Ernest Scared Stupid at the Dollar Theater on Bethel. And my mom had to take my sister out of it because she was so scared. So I had to watch it by myself because I didn't want to admit I was scared. But I was terrified.
Yeah, Child kidnapping.
Oh man, if I was in the theater watching that movie and my little brother was like, "Oh, I can't take it," and my mom was like, "You can stay if you want," I'd be like, "Oh no, I guess I'll go." Like I wanted to stay, but if you guys are leaving, there's no reason for us to all be here just for me, so that's fine. It sucks that he's scared. I'm not the one who made us leave. He did, but we're leaving. But it's his fault. But Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yeah, we need to do we need to rent a theater and do a screening of Ernest Scared Stupid because we've talked about it so many times.
Double feature with Hocus Pocus, and you can hate it. It'd be great.
Oh man,
I love Ernest Scared Stupid. I need to revisit Hocus Pocus now that my expectations are lowered because I think because everybody blows that movie up.
No, it's bad. It's still bad.
It's just your childhood.
I like it. Yeah, but it's it's a bad movie.
Yeah, it's an embarrassing part of my childhood.
right. So I have a love for it because of the time that I watched it when I was young.
Yeah,
that is the only thing. There's not. Ooh, and I Put a Spell on You by Bette Midler. I like her performance.
Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, it's a good sequence, and yeah.
I would love to see the protagonist fight back more. It'd be fun. I think that movie.
Honestly, I think they kind of do. There is a lot. There has been. I feel a lot of especially in early 2010s horror. There was a lot of that kind of flipping of it, where it's okay, the final girl thing. Final girl's gonna whip some ass.
Was it Ready or Not? That was a great version.
Ready or Not.
Ready or Not was good.
The Evil Dead remake.
Yeah.
But I wanted that X-Men movie with the
New Mutants.
That was supposed to be the scary one. Yeah, New Mutants. I really wanted that from that movie, and we didn't get it. But,
what's her name? Kind of, sort of did it.
Yeah, but it's whatever. But I think that it's kind of going both ways with that, as far as just okay, we don't have to be just scared and running the whole time and reacting. We can act sort of view for the movie. I think we get a little bit of it, so it's not it's not like the 80s where it's just screaming and then you get a shot of tits and then the monster's dead at the end of it somehow. But and reaching out of the ground. But it's I feel like horror it's been done so much now that there's a little something for everyone.
Yeah.
There's definitely horror movies for you,
and the subversions of a lot of the tropes of horror were that one. What was it? The ballerina vampire one that came out.
I love that one. Yeah,
that was good. I wish the trailers I wish the trailers didn't spoil it, but
yeah, that was right out of a D&D movie for me.
What was that one called?
Which one?
The vampire girl where it's all a bunch of hardened killers. And they end up in this house, and they're like, "Oh, you got
Abigail."
Yep.
It just came to me. Yeah.
That was solid.
Yep. That movie was dope. I was a fan of that one too.
Yep.
But Mike, what's your forward?
It is the original Shining. There's still moments when I revisit that movie here where it'll raise the hair on the back of my neck. And again, it's got to deal with the fact that for a majority of the time, it's mostly a quiet setting. Every once in a while, though, you'll have the ticket and so forth, and the score will bombard you when things get really tense. But yeah, that stuff like that, it's almost hypnotic. It lulls you into feeling safe for a second, and then, okay, we're gonna show you what's in the tub. And as much as I love Dr. Sleep, Woman in the Tub doesn't compare to OG Woman in the Tub, who seriously gave me nightmares.
I'll talk more about it in a minute. Yeah.
Shining's on your list? You just got sniped too?
No, it's fine.
I expect a lot of overlap.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club, sir. I just wanted to say, it's good to finally not be alone in the oh shit, my movie got sniped club. I got riddled with bullets.
My number 4 is The Thing. being taken and like not knowing who your buddy is, and it like that messed me up. It wasn't like scary, but it was scary enough to be like, hey, I don't know if this person's there. You know what I mean? Like this is it the alien? Is it the thing? It's the Among Us before the Among Us thing. But,
It's the paranoia part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. That gets me more than like even jump scares. I despise jump scares. I think it's just the hackiest part of horror. But
Hi, Ashley.
Someone in the chat mentioned Fall. I want to see that movie. I've heard about that movie, but yeah, I can imagine that would give someone vertigo.
That would trip me out because I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling.
Yeah.
Like if I'm high up but I'm secure on something, like or I have the the feeling of security on,
yeah,
I'm totally fine. But the second where that goes away,
it's weird. It's weird when a movie can have that much effect on your inner ear.
Oh, I've seen Fall. I didn't even think about Fall. Fall messed me up for a minute too. That was a wild movie.
No, dope. Hey, the ground is what kills you. It's not the heights that kill you. The ground is the thing to fear.
It's not was it saying it's not the fall that kills you? It's a sudden stop.
Sudden stop. Short drop and a sudden stop. That'll get you every time.
Facts.
What's number 3, Jason?
Oh, it's on me. Did you go?
The Thing.
Yeah, it was a thing. Paranoia.
My number 3 is Pet Sematary. I saw this movie when I was too young to have seen Pet Sematary, and it was really on Max's list. I had no idea Max had even seen Pet Sematary. I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry, Max. I got you.
But he's back.
Yeah. Oh shit! Sorry, I'll let you handle it, Jason.
But Pet Sematary, man, that movie destroyed me. Like I watched Pet Sematary 2 a lot because that one didn't scare me as much, but Pet Sematary 1 I've only seen a handful of times, and even the remake, because they do a switch in the remake. Spoiler alert if you guys have any interest in seeing it, but instead it's the daughter who gets hit by the truck, and I had a young daughter at the time when I watched it, and yeah, the movie's fucked up. It still freaks me out when I watch it. The book I read recently, and that is one of the most depressing things I have ever read in my entire life. I don't know why I finished it, but I did. And yeah, Pet Sematary is my number 3.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the whole thing. It's weird.
Sorry, Max. I didn't know you'd ever seen Pet Sematary.
Yeah, I've seen it one time. One time, and I don't ever want to watch it again. No, Pet Sematary is supremely, but it's like it kind of hits you all at the end. Like it's eerie, you know, like all the something's up the whole time, but like like the end is just there's so much to the end that I like. No, and then also like it's just with horror movies. Freaking that lingering creepiness that the thing is still out there feeling is the worst. And you're just like, at any point in time, somebody could just do this again. Like there's nothing stopping anyone. Like, so yeah, like that's Pet Sematary. Yeah. Pet Sematary was higher on the list also. But no, I think yeah, okay, so we're in the same spot. But still, I have nothing. Mike, what's your next one?
That would be Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably lump in a bunch of different Twin Peaks moments into being creepy and scary for me. But that whole movie is stressful still. Not so much for the surreal stuff now, because I kind of, as always, I love the surreal stuff Lynch does in his movies. But more about the parallels and the implications of the real world kind of evil that sets in. Like, again, not spoiling anything for Twin Peaks overall, but Laura Palmer's story is so depressing, and that's the real scary stuff, is like what goes on at home. That's the real unnerving stuff. So
yeah, episode 9 of The Return is also creepy as hell.
8.
Episode 8.
I was like, I know exactly which episode we're talking about. I know what you meant.
It starts off with just somebody like using a broom for like 15 minutes, and then it goes into this most surreal, creepy thing that you've ever seen for like.
And the 9 Inch Nails. So
yeah.
But no, the Fire Walk with Me was kind of the turning point, because even the show, which had been off the air for a while at that point, like even the show when it had its dark moments, it was like dark for primetime network TV, like as much as they could get away with.
90s,
and then 90s, yeah. And so when Fire Walk with Me came out, this was Lynch basically saying like, here's all the stuff they wouldn't let me do on TV. And it's symbolic because a TV is the first thing you see, and it gets smashed with a hammer. So
awesome. My number 3 is The Ring. I remember when it came out, at least to American audiences.
That's a good one.
It freaked me out, like the fact that I had to pass it along with a tape and like have it like come out of the TV and murder you.
Well, we all just watched it, right? Because like the end of it, like you feel
I guess I'm dead. Yeah.
Call. Oh, true story. Had a roommate who called my phone from someone else's phone and was just like 7 days, and then hung up the fucking phone. And I shit my pants.
And now we're no longer friends.
Yeah, The Ring is a good choice, and that's a good remake too. Like that is a solid remake. The original, the Ringu from Japan, is also creepy as hell. It's scarier because you got the subtitles, so it makes you more engaged with the movie. But they're both so good. My number 2 is a movie. The first horror movie I remember seeing in theaters, and a precursor to Scream, which is Wes Craven's New Nightmare. It scared the crap out of me when I saw it. I was in 6th grade, I think. My dad took me and a couple friends, and I couldn't sleep that night. I rarely remember getting scared outside of some of these movies that we've talked about today, and that one sat with me for a while because Freddy's Dead was like a Looney Tunes cartoon for an hour and a half, and then they followed it up with Freddy coming into the real world and Robert Englund giving one of the scariest performances of Freddy that he did in the entire franchise. It is so good. Even still is one of my favorite horror movies, but that first time, man, that creeped me out.
I believe it. Yeah, Freddy always has a special place in my heart for, like, let me sleep. I don't want to have to worry about things when I'm sleeping.
Okay.
New Nightmare's my favorite out of the franchise.
It's so good.
It's like,
I refuse. This is actually my number 2 goes to a few movies that I refuse to watch because I know that they will scare me and unnerve me, and I will not do that. So it goes to The Nightmare on Elm Street because, and even though I'm aware of the idea, the premise of the thing, which is the whole scary part anyway, I'm still not watching this movie because, you can't go to sleep. Everyone must sleep. That is a thing you've got to do. And that is so scary. I do not want to watch the movie that sets the monster in my mind, and I can't think about anything else. I'm not watching it. And so yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, except for like all of them except for Freddy vs. Jason, because that movie was funny as hell.
Yeah, that was camp.
Terrible movie, hilarious. But the other I won't watch this award goes to Children of the Corn. Those creepy children, no.
The children's side of it, not the horror side of it.
Yes.
No,
children are horror, and horror is children. Okay?
It's the corn. It's the crops. The crops scare me.
Yeah. And the corn. Like, did anyone ever think about the corn? Like, what grows on a cob? Like, come on.
That's why I pop it.
Now you're just quoting Rick and Morty.
Cobs.
Yeah.
I don't trust cops.
The entire planet's on a cob, Morty.
Yeah. So I won't ever watch those movies. There's no way to convince me to watch them. So I feel like they deserve mention on this list.
That's a very, very.
I don't even have to watch the movie to be so afraid of it that I won't watch the movie.
Basically inviting us to ambush you with those movies at some point.
Well, yeah, but that's a felony. So you can
To make you watch a movie, or
To make you watch a movie. to fake you out with
the only way you're gonna do it is if you One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest or whatever. Hold my eyes open.
Oh no! Yeah, Clockwork Orange. Yeah.
Listen, guys.
Yeah.
Listen, guys. We can get Liz to let us in the house. We can get Liz to let us turn on the TV. There's no way we can get Liz to make Max sit in the room.
No. You will have to hold me against my will because I do not consent. So that is at that point you are committing a felony.
Yeah.
And I will die making sure you experience the full arm of the law.
This is fact. Social media has ruined things like The Exorcist for me because the devil's not as mean as the average plumber on Twitter.
That's true. And it's funny you put that up there because my number 2 is Exorcist 3. So
nice.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I still like the original Exorcist just fine. It doesn't really scare me so much anymore. Exorcist 3 though has some stuff that, I mean, there's of course there's this infamous sequence in Exorcist 3 that I thought I had it down to a science, the timing of it. I'm like, okay, here it comes. Nope, hasn't come yet. Here it comes. God, it got me. Like every time when I think I got the pattern and the rhythm of the scene down, nope, definitely not. I'm still always unprepared. And Brad Dourif is just, he's good. Like he is unnervingly good in the role as the Gemini killer. So
especially following up the sequel, which is so bad it's funny.
I don't even remember the sequel.
They say Pazuzu in that movie so many times it's a joke. Like,
is that the one with Stellan Skarsgård in it? Because there's two. Is it the one with 2 versions?
No,
Oh no! Oh, Exorcist! Oh, Exorcist 2. I was thinking of the sequel after Exorcist 3.
It's got a great cast: Max von Sydow, James Earl Jones. This movie is awful.
Oh no! Yeah. Well, it's from the director of Zardoz, so it's like I wasn't expecting it to be creepy. I was expecting it to be weird as shit. No, I thought you were talking about the 4th Exorcist. I almost bought Zardoz for like $5 in a thrift shop one day. I'm like, nah, I don't need Sean Connery in the red diaper. I'm good.
I feel targeted with this question, but as you get older, do things like Poltergeist become inherently more scary than... No, Poltergeist has never been scary to me, personally. Yeah. I think they're awful parents. In both of them. Even the remake, the parents are even worse.
No, that's Poltergeist. Yeah, didn't even get me. Like that's how unscary the Poltergeist.
Well, it was produced by Spielberg, who I don't know. I mean, the effects are really cool.
Well, no, it's just that by the time I saw Poltergeist, it had been like,
ruined.
It's not really ruined, but like when something like Poltergeist is very well done, right? Mm-hmm. Like when it came out, I'm sure it was like very effective at scaring people, but like all those tricks and stuff that they did from that movie get used again and used again. Again. So by the time that I saw the original, I'd already seen worse copies of it,
right?
And it really pulled a lot of that punch.
The clown toy, I don't think can be matched. The only thing that can match that clown toy is the clown bed from the Simpsons episode. If you should die before you wake. The infamous can't sleep clown will eat me thing.
And number 1 was Mike from 12 seconds ago.
Yeah. I mean, they're saying more the concept of your kids getting snatched up. Yeah, I mean, shit. Yeah, that's terrifying.
Okay,
Max doesn't care. The man is more terrified of the kids. Yeah.
To answer your question, Bath Time, movies, especially with father and daughter relationships, they really get to me more so than they would have 18 years ago.
Yeah.
You didn't have a child, yeah.
But Justin, what's your number 1?
1?
2.
We're jumping.
Oh, 2. Sorry. Yeah, I'm all over the place.
No, my number 2 and the next 2 are gonna have a very similar vibe, but like Hereditary, Heredity, whichever. Hereditary.
It's Hereditary. Yeah.
Thank you. That one. When the girl had her head out the car,
yeah,
and she came back in without said head. That really messed me up, man. I was just so shocked that that's how that was going to happen.
That
It's
movie
similar
is-
to when
It's very It's very head centric.
yeah. That and the fact that it felt like it was inevitable. Once you got through that movie and you watch it once or twice, it's like there's nothing that family could have done, it felt like, to avoid the scenario they were in. And that's something that makes me more unnerving than like, oh, you had a bad night or a murderer took a liking to you and you had a bad Saturday. You know what I mean? Like the fact that everything was so predetermined that like that's just how it's going to go. You're going to get possessed. Your sister's going to die. Your mom's going to, I think, she died. Dad, for sure. Like
she garroted herself.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember exactly the movie, but either way.
Sorry, spoilers, Max. He gave a look of like, what?
it was, that movie.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Like, that's fucked up.
So, I mean, it's scary just for Toni Collette's face because she can go from like, and then just be like stone cold in like a second.
The last 30 minutes of that movie were wild to me. That like the build up to that whole thing was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my number 2.
That and Elizabeth Moss's Invisible Man are 2 movies that I haven't seen that I want to see. My number 1 is
Invisible Man is okay. It's not even that scary.
I feel like the updated Invisible Man. What's really scary is the real world kind of allegory of.
Yeah.
Wow, people are shitty when they're in shitty relationships.
Yeah. Shitty people suck. Holy shit! Thank you for that movie. I really need to see that.
My number 1 is The Shining. That movie. I remember watching it. I had a similar experience to when I watched it and saw the balloon bouncing across my backyard. Like there's a sequence and my doorbell rang during it. I can't remember the exact sequence. And I flew like 12 feet in the air because I was home by myself. The lights were out. I was in high school again. Very rare that movies would scare me at that point because, like I said, I watched Pet Sematary at like 6 years old. But that one got me. And to this day, like I'm so glad Dr. Sleep was as good as it was because I really wanted more in that world. But that first Shining is hard to beat. It is one of my favorite horror movies next to it. And it's solid. I agree with everything Mike said. And the lady in the bathtub is a lot creepier in this than.
Because I'm pretty sure it's an actual just old lady that they just put a couple of applications on, whereas no offense that I'm sure she was a lovely person and a long fulfilling life, but something tells me you didn't need to make her up too much.
Bad time. I don't think Jaws is scary. I never have thought Jaws was scary. That's just me personally. I know a lot of people that think it was scary.
Well, I also think that's the same thing where it's like by the time you like experience
get around
Jaws,
to it,
you already experienced like 7 other iterations that were worse, so you just like weaved into it.
The Mist, the ending of the Mist
is incredible.
So, oh my god,
shocking. Oh my god, the Mist should have won Comedy of the Year for that ending. I mean, just I mean, how hilarious was that? Like, glow, 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 and if you would have just waited 20 more seconds, bro, you wouldn't have had to murder your own son.
It's just.
I don't know what's better. That or The Notebook. I'm not sure which ending is better, but I love them both. Comedies of the Year.
There's a remake. Combine those 2 together.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, here we go.
Oh my god.
But no, Sam Jackson and Deep Blue Sea was so dope. That was
funny.
Great thing that they did.
Yeah. Incredible.
No, I agree. But yeah, The Mist is what a great movie. Because that's like people suck and monsters suck. Like there's just nothing to be done.
Yeah.
Well, it's a basic no-win scenario, and then only at the like last second is it like, oh, there was a possibility of winning.
Yeah.
Not too late though.
You could have won for sure. You would have been fine.
I like The Mist. The Mist is a solid choice
For sure.
The Spike TV series based off of The Mist sucks ass though. It is such a shitty.
I've tried to watch that show 3 times and I can't do it.
Have you? Yeah, it sucks so bad. I'm like, I don't care what happens now to any of these people because they're all They're all just assholes. And
I'm listening to the book now. So far, it's good.
Oh, the book.
Oh, you're reading the book.
Reading the book.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, my number one honorable mention to Weapons, which is a supremely creepy movie, but the ending is so funny that it kind of cancels out.
It was
It's
awesome.
so good. The ending is so it's not bad, but it just kills the whole creep vibe.
Since it is a new release, I say we don't spoil it, but just play like the da 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 from Ferris Bueller's Day Off over top of the last scene when you get the chance. It is hilarious.
I see it short in our future, Justin.
Oh my goodness! No, that's wild. That's hilarious. Okay, honorable mention to that because that movie was really creepy for a lot of the movie, but then like they just let that pressure valve go at the end. They're just like, you know what? Here, this is for you. Feel better. But my number one goes to It. I've told this story, but not necessarily the whole. It's the original Tim Curry version of It, but you can only watch if you have to watch it on VHS and only watch the first half. That is the movie that I watched. Okay, now if I would have watched the whole movie, I might have it gets defeated and things are fine. But the movie that I watched, it wins. It is like, I'm back and you're all fucked. And I was like, that movie fucked me up. I was not right after that movie. I actively avoided any sewer that I saw. Like, I would walk across the street to get around, just to not go anywhere near.
What was the ending scene for you then, up until that?
It's like they're in the room and the balloons is there.
Oh, okay.
Adults.
Oh, that the restaurant or in the library or I can't remember.
I don't honestly I don't even. I just remember it's back and whatever they did wasn't enough.
I think we started the second half, Mike. I think we got 10 minutes into the second half before he had to leave. So he probably is at the restaurant where they're got the balloon.
Because I'm trying to remember exactly what the cutoffs for the different parts were for the TV movie.
But
the
that's
first
the
half
movie you have to watch. And tell me if that shit isn't fucking terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is terrifying. And again, I told Max this when the chapter 1 came out. It chapter 1 from the new series is scarier than that original chapter 1. And yeah, avoid it. The second half of both are disappointing.
Yeah. Chapter 2 was a comedy. That shit was aside from Bill Hader's character arc, the rest of that was completely disposable.
I just recently rewatched it. There's stuff in it I like, but that movie is way too long, and you can tell all the kid stuff was shoehorned in because they're all de-aged. And
they're all
they're all de-aged, and their voices are de-aged, so they're a lot higher than they were in the first movie. So they sound a little bit more like this. And I know Finn Wolfhard never sounded like that. It takes you out a little bit. They should have focused on the adults and let it be the adult story. But the first half in both of those franchises, man, those kids, and rest in peace to Jonathan Brandis, did such a good job. Because same with Max. That movie terrified me. For some reason, it was one of my favorite movies at the time. Rented it so many times. The guy Meyer gave me the
being scared. You're a horror fan.
Rewatching it a couple of years ago, I was like, oh my gosh, there are so many faces from my childhood in here. You got Jonathan Brandis, you got Seth Green in there, you got Judge Harry, you got John Ritter, you got Martha Kent from Smallville. So it's
as far as the adults go, that was an all-star cast for television. All those people were super famous on TV, and even the kids, especially Jonathan Brandis. Man, that was a shame. When I found out what happened to him, it was sad. I liked him a lot. He would have been something, I think. But Mike, what's your number one?
A little movie from the 70s called Don't Look Now. I've talked about it before on here, I'm sure. And did a whole video essay about it, too, because honestly, it is a creepy-ass movie to this day for me. Takes place in Venice. Water is a big theme in it, and it has to deal with, I feel mourning, trying to let go of something that you've lost and things like that. And the ending consistently, again, always creeps me out, even though I know it's coming. It keeps terrifying me, and it's very unexpected at first. And I've been to Venice too, so I've walked those alleyways at night, and I'm like, Jesus, this is terrifying. Because I had to watch my video essay somewhere up on my YouTube channel. You should watch it because it's me just for a while. I'm just walking through dark alleyways by myself, and I'm like, this city is so closed in on itself. Like, I am so nervous.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
like when you get mugged in Italy, are they like, giving me the money?
At least Bath Time's not alone now when you making bad
Yeah.
impersonations.
And this is true. It is fantastic because aside from Mars Attacks, it's one of the films where the villain loves pissing about and having a laugh.
Tim
Yeah,
Curry.
Pennywise.
Like that,
Both of them, really. But yeah, it's
that meme where it's like Forrest Gump doing the wave and then it's waving back with the hand is hilarious.
Mhm.
Like even I can appreciate the humor in that one.
Getting back to what you said about the organizational abilities of the Italian, like, yeah, because that's the main thing is when I was there, I was actually, staying in Venice, but that city clears out at night pretty quick, so you're kind of left on your own for a long while, and it gets unnerving. So,
Who are you? It's me, Mario.
He fights monsters for sure.
sure.
By Mario. He's going on hard times.
It's funny you say that though, because there is a character dressed all in red in the movie.
Nice.
So
My number one, and it's in the same vein as Hereditary, Midsummer. It's more of the vibe than the horror.
same
Like,
director, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's the same human.
Ari Aster.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like, it's just, again, the whole movie I was begging for someone. Like, I didn't expect any of them to live because the village, they went to the village, like, you're basically done. There's not a really good way home, but they didn't put up any fight. They just went along with it, and it felt like people were cattle, like just going through the process of whatever is going to happen to them. And that bothered me a lot when I was watching that movie. It's like, just, if I was in that situation, hopefully I would go out in a way that was so like obtuse to what they wanted that it was some type of, you know what I mean? Like, even if it bothered you for like 2 hours, cool. But like, I want to be like an annoyance. Like if I'm going to die either way, I would like to be an annoyance.
Oh, welcome to your first cult and/or commune, Justin.
Yeah, it just bothered the heck out of me.
So,
It's like, because I think at the end of the movie they showed the mapping of how everyone died and how everything like it went to schedule. It goes back to what I just said. Is like the whole plan, like it was inevitable, really bothered me. Like I would like to have some wherewithal of like, hey, it went sideways here, but we corrected it, and the other, you know what I mean? Some type of like it zigged for the main character.
Pissing on the idol.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well,
take that, you fuckers.
Yeah. But like, listen, some form of like pushback. Give me something. Don't just like lead me to the cattle room where you're gonna flay me.
Well, for $24.99, Justin, I can send you this course book that can help you be more assertive in those situations.
I'm so in. And then I lose all my money.
Low price.
That's course 11.
And I'll need a down payment on that new car you're putting together.
Yeah, that's right. I'll give you Max's jack.
It's gonna be dope. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. I'm excited.
Well, everybody, check us out at 3geekspodcast.com. You guys can find all of the shows up top, and if you scroll down to the bottom, you can find all of our buddies, PVD Cast, McGTV, Decade Days, Weekend in the Life, and Christmas in a Small Town, the shows Justin and I pop in at, and all of the fun stuff there. I'm going to start writing reviews again, too, so those are becoming very, very soon. But what were you saying, Max?
Quick story. So the Porsche, I parked it at my mom's house first because Justin was out of town. And we were parking. It's going to end up in his garage. Took it out of my mom's house, dropped it off at Justin's house. And my mom tells me that since the Porsche had been parked there, she's got one of those photo frames that you can upload pictures to, and it'll run through the pictures. So it just turns itself on. And so, it's spooky Halloween.
Pristine.
We're just waiting to see if anything weird starts happening at Justin's house to know if it was if the Porsche is haunted. So we might have a haunted artifact that we're gonna have our own story to tell of we're like our own Conjuring movie to make.
Yeah.
If you don't see me next Saturday, it's because the car ate me.
Take it on. Well, no. Then we take it on the road with Annabelle at that point too, because Annabelle's got a real body count now. So,
dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like the real, like actual stuff that happened is so much more interesting than these movies that are whatever.
Nope. We do.
But, all right, yeah, that's it. Recycle your droids.
All right, everybody.
He gave me a ghost car. Pretty excited about to have it in my garage.
Maybe. We're still waiting to see. There's still science. We have tests to do.
Not yet. Let's test it up.
Justin becomes the Ghost Rider.
If that's the sign up, I'm totally in. I would let me show you how many
yeah.
your sins are.
Everybody, go to youtube.com/MikeMcGTV. Check out
it.
all this fun stuff. Just released an episode of To the Chat Cave, talking about Batman #1. Yeah, all the fun stuff, guys. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share. We'll talk to you soon.
See you.
Recycle your droids.
Again.
Justin, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be fine.
Pretty sure isn't sure, Max.
No, it's not. I'm not sure, but like again, maybe it's a friendly joke. Matt time, you were dope. All right,
He's gonna sacrifice